Mark of the Deep.
I think this might not have any controller support because it's not letting me change the menu. By the looks of it, no. It's mouse and keyboard. Is this fully out? I have a hard time believing. No, see, because it says control vibration. So I think. Yeah, here we go. Enable Steam input. There we go. Easy peasy. Could have 4K. So this is Mark of the Deep. It's supposed to be pretty similar to Hades. And since we just played Sworn, it'll be interesting to see how
in the relentless
this game
pursuit
does
of
it.
immortality, humans have sailed boundless waters across the epochs. Like the explorers of old, we yearn for this fulfillment as we covet the dances of the gods, always visible, yet perpetually out of reach.
Nani? Ow. Just straight took that off of himself. Okay. X to attack. I don't know how I feel about that screen shake. Mark Keeper Bearer of the building. Oh, this is probably credits or what you call it? Helpers, kickbackers, shrine. They restore Ricky's HP portion, make common enemies respawn. Oh? So kind of like a Dark Souls. That's interesting, because I thought this was a roguelite, but is it a Souls-like?
Sing, O Siren of Leviathan, the sea's eternal king, whose blessings grace our shores, revered by old folks' kin. In ancient times, it graced our land with blessings of the deep, bestowed us his shrine from age to age, our souls in keep.
Okay. Bar seems pretty simple. I kind of feel like this was meant for a 4K TV because we are so small. 4K monitor. Wonder if rolling's faster.
Broken Gollum.
Interesting that he holds his phantom arm. Oh man. Also interesting that they don't show us its health. Is it shown on the body? Kind of seems like its body is starting to crack. Oh. Boss defeated. Almost died. Easy enough, though. Too easy. GG easy. So, this isn't a roguelite. It was like a full-on game. Although we don't know what happens when we die. But I assume it just takes us to the checkpoint. Calathanus Aegis. Trinkets give perks to their abilities, grant him new ones. They can only be equipped in shrines and can consult your rookie's inventory. Huh. When Rookie has 1 HP, all of the damage sources increase by 20%. All of his damage sources. Costs 2 trinket slots, so that's Hollow Knight-ish. It's a system similar in Hollow Knight. I first encountered in Hollow Knight.
Stranger, if these words reveal themselves to you, know they are meant for your eyes alone. Seek your answers in the old folks' village, deep within the abyssal woods. A potent curse binds this island, To break free and escape its grasp, you must embrace your destiny.
Okay.
Greetings, stranger. It seems fate has ensnared you on this island,
I like his voice.
much like it did me.
Much like it did me. Greetings, stranger.
There's a bit of a voice effect on his voice. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I wonder how much of that is actually his voice.
Greetings, stranger.
It's curious how the stone tablet responds to your presence.
I wonder how they do that.
It's curious how the stone tablet responds to your presence.
Even now, its
Even
words
now.
elude me. I can't read it, yet I sense its significance. So my memories grow dim.
Oh, my memories grow dim.
You can read its message? Ah, of course. It was foretold that one such as you would come. That much I recall.
Huh? Okay.
I wager you were navigating the vast seas when your vessel sank.
Yep.
You're not the first, and surely not the last, to get stranded in this accursed island. Given you've proven able to decipher the stone tablet, allow me to assist.
Allow you to assist with what?
A handful of pirates, much like you, landed not far from here, at the ancient crossroads. But temper your expectations. When small folks arrive on this island, it's rare that they land at the same location. Ah, indeed. I bear the likeness of a fish now. But I was once far more different. The exact moment of my transformation eludes me, lost in the passage of time.
There was a tweet not long ago I read of some guy who is like, if you're thinking about adding voice acting to your game, just don't. Nobody wants to listen to extra voices and dialogue and blah 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 blah. I was like, you're crazy. This is great. I can understand that there's a lot of people that feel like voice acting in general is just always bad. I only watch it in sub, not dubbed, because dub is so bad. No, but like there's some really good voice acting out there, and I appreciate finding it. Like I like this voice acting. I like the effect they put on his voice too.
But one thing certainly remains: the grip of this vile corruption. It lingers in the very air we breathe. Fear not. In time, all here take on a form like mine. Ah, what to cook today? Perhaps a hearty mushroom soup? Blast it. I've forgotten the rosemary again. Still lingering around, are you? Off with you. There are far more imperative tasks at hand than chatting with an old cook like me.
Old cook like me.
Ah, what to cook today? Blast it off.
What to cook today?
I can't feel like I'm so far away from the camera. We don't need VSync, do we? Thought there might be a way up there? I don't know yet. Yeah, this isn't a roguelite. Seems like a very point A to point B type game. Which is actually pretty cool. I don't know why it was described to me as Hades meets something. I just remember the Hades part.
The old folk were once devout, worshipping the mighty Leviathan. Under its blessing, the island flourished, enabling the old folk to encounter other people and cultures. With growth came strife, with war knocking at their doorstep. The dire straits, the old folk sought a guiding hand when a prophet arose offering visions that initially benefited all. Many shifted their faith towards him. However, as his powers grew, so did his selfishness, and Takon's darker nature emerged. His actions wreaked havoc, and the old folk people were split in half.
Is there only one charge? Seems like it. And I can only charge it for so long. I don't get a choice. I can't just hold it. Ow. Kind of reminds me of Zelda a little bit.
Rookie! By the siren! You're a sight for these weary eyes! You seem untouched by the corruption that plagues this land. How?
How?
This place, it's unfamiliar to me. But if you've survived, there's hope others have too. I may be asking much, given the circumstances, but you appear to be in much better shape than myself. Our crewmates could be anywhere on this island. You must seek them out. None of this makes any sense to me. We should have been lost in that storm, swallowed by the sea. If Beatrice is still alive, I will confirm with her. But this island is on no chart. Should not exist. The very air here feels tarnished. I feel it seeping into my bones and thoughts. I never imagined the angry mermaid and her crew would meet such a fate. Go on now, rookie. We can't afford a moment's delay while our mates are still out there needing help.
They didn't help. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that twice, much less. I didn't mean to do that once, much less twice. Fire hurt? No.
Shrines nurture life and bring divine protection since long before any had set foot on the island. Once the shrine became dormant, every corner of the island succumbed to the abyssal corruption. Reactivating the shrines will not eliminate the corruption, but it will diminish its vile effects around it. Those who read these words likely know the corruption's touch. Some say that it is the effects of sharing existence with ethereal souls. Others blame it on karma's clutch. Yet all agree abyssal corruption breeds hostility, attacks, and guilds.
Kindle the ancient Crossroads Central Shrine.
Ooh, another lost traveler? It's been quite a while since I saw one of them glow. We call them shrines. You'll find them scattered throughout the island. Me? The other old folk call me Yuridara.
Yuridara.
I see you are brimming with questions. I might be able to satisfy your curiosity a bit. These are ancient relics, older than the old folk, from a time long forgotten. They used to grant protection to those surrounding them. Now they sit collecting mold, wet rocks from a bygone era. Yet, one of them shines bright. You've awakened their power.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Still here? I will linger a while more. Don't mind me. You seem eager to explore this cursed place. Just make sure you live up to the task. Don't break my heart.
What's this? Who might you be?
Might you be?
You're no cultist, that's clear. Too small for that. But you are different from the other little ones around here. Are you not affected? Doesn't matter. Phaedon's rule is to not sell goods to cultists. Since you are not one, would you like to trade?
Blood fragment. There are 4 Leviathan fragments that grant your HP. This is really Zelda. Although cursed, this island holds many valuable treasures and relics. These are lost pages from journal left by some pirate. There might be some useful information on where to explore. I can get the relic and the other things. Purchase an item. These are the lost pages.
Try not to die or turn into an abomination. You're the only customer I have left.
So how do I look at the pages? There, Black Eye. Has knowledge of compassion, loyalty to others. And you can fail quest? I don't like that. I don't like that. So what's this? Although cursed, this island holds many valuable treasures and relics. How do I look at important characters? Civilians. So crabs, jellyfish. Journal, sacrificial beach. This curse shall be the death of me.
When it was just scales and barnacles, I was fine, but now I look like a full-fledged fish beast. My mind is failing, and I have begun to experience hallucinations. I swear I've seen crabs trying to pinch me. I always try to take walks to feel better, but somehow I always end up in the same darn place. The sacrificial beach. The ancient crossroads were supposed to be more peaceful than the rest of the cursed island. Yet, whenever I venture too far south, I am reminded of that awful massacre. Although I work hard to maintain my sanity, I often wonder what the point is. Clearly, humanity has overtaken me. Clearly, insanity has overtaken me. And I will never be myself again. Oh, Faden, is fighting the corruption better than yielding to it? This endless struggle, is it worth it?
I assume that was the thing. So I should probably read everything else as well. I need money. This is definitely meant to be played on a 4K television. Push anything. Is there a way to maybe make the screen shake a little bit less? Can turn on God mode. Accessibility mode. Wonder if they have a punishment for God mode. Like maybe it deactivates all achievements that you can get. enough money for the other thing. I don't think I was supposed to be going this way anyway. Or maybe I was.
A returning customer. Not something we see nowadays.
Not something we see nowadays.
Additional gold. I should have saved up for this. Though I think it's a trinket. Yeah. It's a 2-slot trinket.
Try not to die or turn into an abomination. You're the only customer.
I have left. You're the only customer I have left.
Over the waterfall. Wait, what happened to my oh, I guess. What? No, what happened to my other one? Oh, I guess it's on a different spot. Okay. Over the waterfall.
I couldn't really trust my captain when she said there was a refuge in such an odd place. Yet after my crew and I rampaged across those rocks the valley to reach the haven, I was only glad to be alive and well. Still, those waterfalls were driving me crazy. I couldn't spend one more minute there, regardless of how safe my crew and I were. I had to find a way to go home. As I write this, scales are popping up on my skin, and breathing has become quite tough. I often wonder whether I should go back to the old passageway and cross that waterfall once again. But I don't think the Halfang would ever accept someone who left them behind like that. I'm afraid my end is near. I shall leave this letter behind for whoever needs protection from this curse to find.
Don't know where to go. Can't push that button.
Go on now, rookie. We can't afford a moment's delay.
We can't afford a moment's delay.
Do I have a map? I don't think I do. Ah, okay. Don't know any idea how to push this button, but that's the elevator button, I assume. Oh, it rises. Ow. Because the bottom one is now popped up. Interesting. And a big gun. Crab's pinch. I can't interact with that. Oh. He cheated. I still find out what happens when we die. Maybe. Most definitely. Most probably. And will I begin?
Still here? I will linger a while. You seem
I kept my money, so I don't lose anything for
A
dying.
returning customer, not something. Try not to die. You're the only.
You're the only one. I'm getting tired. At least we got a shortcut. Son of a gun. Oh, okay.
Rookie? Is that really you?
Pepperoni.
I'm glad. At least one familiar face before the end. I won't make it. This wound, it's too deep. But I have something for you. Something that might help. Take it. He's better off with you now.
But pepperoni. Potions.
I was shot back on the ship before the storm took us. I awoke here. The wound has taken me. Someone from our crew pulled the trigger.
But the face is a blur.
Go now, Rookie. Just go. I'll be rotten soon.
No.
Others might be out there with better chances of saving.
Just drink the potion. You'll be
Before
fine.
this island claims them too. Go now, Rook. Others might find them.
So it's like a flask. Dark Souls flask. Did I? No. I wonder if there's something I could have done for him. Like maybe I was actually supposed to give him the potion. Pepperoni. Didn't fail at least. Gotta rescue 24 members. Pepperoni. Thank goodness there isn't fall damage. I think.
So, Pepperoni is dead. It's one thing to hear of our crew's plight, another to lose such good souls. He was shot before we were shipwrecked. That's a dark twist in our tale. Sinister forces are at play here, beyond our understanding. But let's not get tangled in old mysteries now.
No.
Our priority remains clear. We've got crew out there, some still alive. Find them.
Find them.
Still here? You see,
A returning customer, not something.
Not something.
Try not to die, or you're the only customer.
You're the only customer. Oh, this saves, right? I think, I'm gonna call it here for this game. I think we got a good taste of it. It's very Zelda-like, very Dark Soul-ish. And I'm sure we would be finding more trinkets and more items, upgrades to the weapon. There seems to be more things you can find. I feel like this is a game that I want to complete, which is why I don't want to go too deep into it right now. The only thing that kind of bugs me right now is the character's so small on 1080 screen, which makes me think like this was meant to be played on a larger 4K screen. It's kind of weird that 4K is kind of becoming a standard for even for like indie games like this. I've been seeing like the 4K resolution in a lot of games for years, but I mean, I guess since I've been doing more research into it, it's kind of becoming more glaringly obvious. But yeah, good guy.
This has been Mark of the Deep.
Seems really good, honestly. I like it so far.